Let's go.
Good morning and welcome to the show. And today I have at the house the well-known dietitian Deepika Kapoor, and she has had an inspiring journey of health and wellness and well-being so far to share with us, from understanding the balance of how to manage diet, how to manage lifestyle, to exercises, and to practical tips on managing cravings and stress. She will guide us today on the real-life insights and strategies that can truly motivate and transform our listeners. So the next on the screen is the guest. I would request you to share a few words about yourself, so at least the audience knows you better, ma'am.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for inviting me on your podcast. Yeah, so I am dietitian Deepika Kapoor from Amritsar, Punjab. I have 8 years experience in this industry. Until now, more than 2,000 clients, I used to give diets on them. If you talk about therapeutic diet or if they have some, stress levels issue, so we work on them also. And so basically, I prefer home cooked meals plan. And so with the home cooked diet, we can cure your therapeutic issues or your medical conditions, even not only weight loss, but with home cooked meal, we can cure multiple other health issues also, like thyroid, diabetes, PCOD, PCOS.
Right. So, आजकल के important, concern में one of the very important concern is the weight loss actually. So, how do you actually deal with the weight loss, and what do you suggest? How can somebody try and make their first step towards the journey?
Yeah. Weight loss is quite easy, but now it's not a rocket science. But nowadays, people make it so critical. Like there are a number of diets which we used to see, OMAD or Ozempic. Nowadays, it's very famous. In intermittent fasting. So people get confused. They want to lose weight, but when they heard these type of different diets, so they get confused. So with home cooked meal, with very easy diet, you can reduce your weight. No need to go for very fancy products, no need to go for artificial supplements to lose your weight. Like I reduced 30 kgs, and with only home cooked meals. Only two things, yeah, only two things important. If you really want to reduce your weight, that is calorie deficient, and you have to change your lifestyle.
Okay, that's very
So
interesting. Uh, so just to elaborate more on that, because I'm sure I know about calorie deficit, but then let's just make that understand to our, our audience, our listeners. So how do we actually practice this calorie deficit diet, and then what kind of
yeah,
lifestyle are you talking about?
always. Sure. I always guide my client. I always give knowledge to my clients. Always watch your plate. Whatever you are eating, whatever you are consuming in a day, first you just observe what you are having. So there's a one plate. We are Indians. We are having roti, rice, breads, sabzis or chicken, everything. But if you make sure that what you are eating, for sure you will reduce your weight. For example, just have one empty plate. Just put one portion size of dal or protein, either chicken, either you can have paneer, anything in protein. Just one portion size of carbs, either roti, rice, and little bit of fiber, and you can have with the curd, something like that. So when you just watch your plate, you will see each and every nutrient is there. If we talk about protein, if we talk about carbs, if we talk about good fat, fiber, everything. So that basically Indian meal plan we used to have, and with that only we can use up. So no need to, no need. to count calories in grams, because if we are like normal human beings, if I give you the example, local person or normal human beings, if someone is going to office, or there's a lady who's housemaker only, so how they can manage calories, how they can learn this thing? So on daily basis you can just see whatever you are having, and with that only you can reduce your weight very easily. Second, make it this your lifestyle. ये नहीं आपने आज किया और कल आप फिर ज्यादा खाने लग पड़े हो, आज आप थोड़ा खा रहे हो, कल आप फिर ओवर ईट कर रहे हो. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. यू हैव टू बी सस्टेनेबल, कि हाँ मुझे इतना खाना है और इतना ही खाना है. अगर आपको थोड़ी सी भूख लगी है तो कंट्रोल करो, डोंट ओवर ईट. सो इफ यू ओवर ईट, फॉर श्योर आप थोड़ी ज्यादा कैलोरीज लोगे और आप ज्यादा खा लोगे, तो आपका नेक्स्ट डे जो है वो वेट आएगा.
Okay. So एक जो आपने बताई बात उसके रेफरेंस में आई heard one thing that you should be eating in small portions and many times in a day, like after few intervals, but then apart from your 3 meals आप और भी खा सकते हैं. So
या
what is that, what is
देयर
the
आर
theory behind that?
three major meals are there: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And in between, you can have two mini meals. Like there's a one mini meal in between your breakfast and lunch. So on that mini meal, you can have a fruit, you can have a plate of salad if you want. And one mini meal you have to take after your lunch and in between your dinner. So you can have, any kind of good source of protein, chana chaat, or you can have a bowl of mixed fruit raita, something like that, healthy, easy to cook, and which you can, make at your place only.
Okay. So so talking about diet and the food and the plans, so is diet enough, or do we also need exercise along with diet to balance your weight loss?
See, if you want to reduce weight, then diet plays 80% of it. 80% is diet, 20% is your workout. Any kind of workout you can go for, either walk, either gymming, either you can go for, skipping, swimming, anything. But if your goal is weight loss, for sure, you have to see what you are eating. So diet plays important role in reducing the weight. But yes, if we talk about today's scenario, then gymming is really, really important for females, especially for females. Because I'll tell you, when you reduce weight ना, जब आप weight अपना बहुत rapidly shred करते हो, बहुत जल्दी shred करते हो, first of all, what you lost your muscle mass and water weight, right?
Right.
So in in gym you can maintain your muscle mass, because muscle mass is really important for us, especially for females. So you can build your muscles there, not like आप बहुत ज़्यादा muscular हो जाओगे, but we need that muscle for longer run. And if you talk about for the mental status, then also gymming is very important. It's good for female hormones. It regulates your, you can say that blood pressure, even your, hormones, BP, for heart health. So 20% तो gym का role है ही है. Even gym, it tones your body. So
Uh,
yes, but
so
I
now,
prefer.
but looking at the social media nowadays and the cases that are arising from the gym, so उसके बारे में आपका क्या कहना है कि because sometimes people have that in at the back of their minds that okay, gymming के through कुछ heart attacks आ रहे हैं. Is that true, or what can be the basic cause according to you for that reason?
Is true, because little knowledge is dangerous thing. आप जिम जाते हो, आप डायरेक्ट जाके अपना कार्डियो स्टार्ट कर देते हो, आपने कुछ उससे पहले कुछ वार्म अप किया ही नहीं, या आपकी डाइट बहुत ज्यादा गलत है, आप बहुत ऑयल वाला खाना खा रहे हो, यू आर नॉट टेकिंग केयर ऑफ योर डाइट पैटर्न, एंड यू आर ब्लेमिंग ऑन जिमिंग कि हाँ जिम से आदत, ऐसा नहीं होता. लाइक माइट बी और कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल आपके बहुत ज्यादा हो, माइट बी आपकी बॉडी में कोई और इश्यू हो. इट्स नॉट लाइक कि आप जिम गए और आपको हार्ट अटैक हो गया. सो इट्स
It's
नॉट
kind of
लाइक दैट.
linked because of your lifestyle, right? Okay, and then
Lifestyle
sometimes
plays. Yeah.
very important role, yeah. So sometimes females, like somebody who's above 35 or around 40s, and they gain weight. So they, I guess, feel a lot of issues of, to start initially with the gym stuff. So how can you actually guide them with, because if you have a lot of weight, it's not very easy to start gymming, एक motivation missing है, एक आपको आपसे हो नहीं रहा. जिम वाला जो भी एक्सरसाइज है,
Mhm.
उस पैटर्न में हाउ डू यू सजेस्ट कि कैसे करना चाहिए? और योगा, डू यू सजेस्ट योगा फॉर
Yeah,
दिस पीपल?
if directly they start doing gymming, so they get demotivated. Because if you have 100 kgs, 80 kgs, 90 kgs, or आप immediately gym जा रहे हो and you want like day or two or week में result आ जाए, it is impossible. It will take time because you are doing gym. Okay, you are spending 2 hours in gym, but you are not taking care of your eating pattern. You are not in calorie deficient. You are not having enough amount of protein, complex carbs. Then how would you get results? So that's why I, said earlier that diet plays 80% of role. Yes, if you are having good diet, if you are taking care of your portion size, proteins are enough, 30 to 40 minutes if you are doing gym, so automatically you reduce weight now. So you feel good. Yeah, I'm doing a diet and gymming both. So yeah, I'm getting good results.
Right, that's true. Okay, so when I talk about your journey, because you have shared with us that you have lost your weight, so can you just highlight briefly about your journey? How did you lose that weight, and what is the overall experience?
Yeah, I was 90 kgs. So right now I'm 60, 50, 60, sometimes fluctuate. And see, I never ever done gym. Right now I'm going to be 40 next year. And from last 6 to 7 months, I am doing gymming. I am doing gymming because I want tone body. I don't want that, that you can say that muscle loss, which I lost in past. So I want to regain that. So right now I joined gym not for weight loss, but for muscle gain, which really boosts my metabolism also. There are lots of stress or work or, nowadays it's common. So when you do gymming, it's really calm you. It calm your, hormones. It give you, good night's sleep. For that, I joined gym.
Okay. That's very
And
interesting.
earlier
And
it was like,
but then
yeah, earlier it
issues.
was like I,
Sorry, yeah, please continue.
yeah. So when I was 90 kgs, that time I done number of like XYZ diets, whatever comes in my mind, I just, okay, whatever I saw on social media, okay, just let's try it. Yeah. But like, I always regain. But when I change my lifestyle, when I see what, I am eating, what would be my, portion size, I just change my lifestyle. I used to cheat in weekends. I used to go out with my friends and family. It's not like I'm on diets or I can't have anything. It's like I have to be on boiled food always. It's not like that. Lots of people they are, thinking, oh, diet shuru karni padegi. It means wohi boring or boil khana khana. It's not like that. Trust me. You can eat whatever you want, but for that you have that particular knowledge with you. Okay, I'm having this thing. Okay, fine. And do check your weight on regular basis
Right, and
because
and
you come to
maintain
know
the
how
pattern consistently. Right, consistency is very important.
very, very important. That is a main thing. That is a main thing.
Right. Okay. So when you're talking about diet now, and you talked about boiled food, let me just ask you a question which says that, okay, can we actually stay away from the junk food, especially for this diet, or can we still have cheat days in between? Like, how often can you have cheat days?
Yeah, see, we are humans. So everyone, have some or other kind of day outs or weekend parties, birthday parties, सब कुछ like हर कोई जा रहा है और खा रहा है. So if you make sure, okay, there are 7 days in week, one day I have to cheat. One day, one meal I have to cheat. Suppose my favorite cuisine is Chinese, right? So I always go and have one meal in Chinese. Either I just go for, anything which I like. सो उससे क्या होता है मेरे माइंड में होगा हाँ मैंने वेट भी लूज किया और जाके मैंने ये भी खाया इट्स रियली गुड 6 days आई एम ऑन हेल्दी ईटिंग वन डे वन मील ओके वट एवर आई वॉन्ट टू हैव ईटिंग चलता है सो वी कैन हैव जब हम अपने आप को कंट्रोल करेंगे एंड वी वॉन्ट ईट एनीथिंग ना सो वी गेट फ्रस्ट्रेटेड ओहो वेट भी नहीं जा रहा ओहो आई एम ऑन डाइट ओहो मैं तो बाहर का नहीं खा सकता एवरीवन इज हैविंग एंड व्हाई नॉट मी यू नो
Right.
सो उस तरह का लाइक स्ट्रेस ऑलवेज
Builds up and then it spoils the
रहेगा. So
entire. Yeah.
you have to manage rest 6 days. It's not like कि आप खा लो और वो भी manage ना करो. You have to manage rest 6 days. One day, one cheat meal, you can enjoy whatever you want.
Okay. And then what is the I won't say quantity. I would say you like the role of oil in your diet. How much oil do you want, you feel that you can somebody can consume? Because generally अगर आपको एक tasty खाना खाना है तो oil is a major part which plays a very important role, right? So do you suggest reducing oil, or you can change your oil, use olive oil, whatever? What is the way?
See, oil for sure. The quantity of oil in which you are making your food is very important. If you are making any sabzi and you are putting like lots of oil in that, it's wrong. For sure, it's wrong with for everybody. It's not like कि आपको weight lose करना है और आपको इतना खाना खाना है. अरे भाई औरों के heart health के लिए भी इतना oil अच्छा नहीं है. So in a day, 5 gram, एक चम्मच oil आप ले सकते. It's not like कि आपको mustard लेना है. You have to take olive oil. You have to buy this oil. It's not like that. We are Indians. Okay, fine. Mustard oil is good. If there's a purified butter, desi ghee, you can have that also. If you want to go for olive oil, okay then. It's not like, but yes, the quantity you are using is play a major role.
Right.
For suppose if you are making any sabzi or any dal, one spoon is quite enough. It's quite enough. No need to कि आप वो सब्जी ले रहे हो उसके नीचे खूब सारा oil पड़ा है. That is incorrect. So oil, how much oil you are putting in your vegetables or dal or in your meat, that is important. You can have oil like mustard is good or desi ghee is good. Olive oil is quite okay, but the quantity which you are using, that is the main thing. And especially, reheat oils are not good at all. Normally बाहर का यही होता है कि जो reheat oils होते हैं, that is not good for our body. Sufficient amount में you are having 1 spoon of oil in a day, it's quite okay.
So another latest update that has been floating on the social media is consumption of milk for the females. So what do you have to say about that? कितना दूध पीना important है for calcium or for your body, or या
I'll
फिर
tell
milk
you.
भी है?
Yeah, very good question. See, दूध में क्या प्रॉब्लम है? दूध में शुरू से सिखाया गया है कैल्शियम है, आपको दूध पीना है, हड्डियों के लिए दूध अच्छा है. बट नाउ डेज व्हाट वी सी, स्पेशली इन इंडिया, अब काउ और बफलोस को दे आर पुटिंग इंजेक्शंस, हार्मोन इंजेक्शंस, कि वो ज्यादा से ज्यादा मिल्क प्रोड्यूस करें. सो इफ दैट फीमेल, अब वो वाला मिल्क अगर हम लेते हैं पीते हैं, ऑलरेडी बॉडी में हॉर्मोन्स डिस्टर्ब हैं. सो आप वो एक इंजेक्टेड मिल्क ले रहे हो नाउ डेज, ठीक है, विच इज नॉट एट ऑल गुड फॉर फीमेल हॉर्मोन्स. So even in thyroid, if you have that inflammation in your body, or in PCOD, PCOS, जहाँ पे hormone imbalance है, periods issues हैं, so वहाँ पे तो specially milk मना होता है, like don't take milk products or dairy products. So it's not like कि आपको calcium लेना है, so you'll get calcium from milk. You can calcium from ragi also. It's a very good source of calcium. So females के लिए ragi is the best. You can get calcium from sesame seed. You can get calcium from roasted makhanas. Simple makhanas you can have. You can make makhana milk अपने घर पे बना सकते हो बहुत easily. You can make almond milk घर पे ही. Yeah. So प्रॉब्लम उसमें अर्लियर इफ वी कंपेयर, पहले क्या होता था, पहले ऐसी कोई चीजें नहीं होती थी या इंजेक्शंस नहीं. नाउ डेज तो बिकॉज ऑफ मिल्क प्रोडक्शन दे यूज्ड टू पुट इंजेक्शंस. So that is not at all safe for females.
Okay, so talking about the recent lifestyle people are having because of this competition in life and then career, other stuff. So there's a lot of stress which is emerging out of this, right? So now in this stressful life and the schedule of everyday hustle, how do you actually manage your stress, and how do you suggest people can manage their stress?
Stress is a major part nowadays. Like everyone is having, like किसी से पूछ लो, like stress, okay, I have lots of stress, रात को नींद नहीं आती. Why? Because there is stress तो सभी को होता है. Like nowadays even I heard from my clients also, आपको पता है मैम स्ट्रेस तो रहता ही है. सो ठीक है, इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ, बट वी नो हाउ टू मैनेज इट, हाउ टू डील इट. So there are lots of therapies, there's lots of things which you can do, and you can manage your stress by your own. Just do whatever you want, just indulge yourself in some kind of activity. If you like shopping, go shopping in weekends. I always tell to my client, because they could see, you cannot overcome stress by popping pills. आप गए डॉक्टर के पास बाई चांस, ठीक है, आपको है कि डॉक्टर मुझे तो बहुत स्ट्रेस है, ठीक है, वो आपको पिल दे देंगे एंड वो खा लो एंड नाउ आई फील रिलीफ, ठीक है, मुझे नींद भी अच्छी आ गई. सो दैट सप्रेस योर दैट स्ट्रेस हार्मोन cortisol, and it's very very dangerous hormone. So right, because itna competition, lots of competition, hectic schedule, pressure of studies, everything. So only you can manage your stress by your own. So go for, you can just join some kind of activity, go for meditation, you can go yoga, just spending time with your friends. Do, the such kind of activities which you love to do. So that is the only way why you can manage your stress.
Right. So more organic, right, than artificial measures of, yeah. Okay.
No
So
need.
आपने आपने बात करी pills की. Pills. This is not a good way to suppress your cortisols. But then in concerns of the supplements, suppose जैसे अभी बात कर रहे थे हम दूध के बारे में कि अगर हम प्रोटीन भी प्रॉपर नहीं ले पा रहे, कहीं बाहर काम करते हैं, नहीं नहीं खाना बना पाते हैं, नहीं मिलता खाना प्रॉपरली, या दूध नहीं पीना है लेडीज को, तो एक ऑल्टरनेटिव है कि सप्लीमेंट्स लिए जाए. But then at the same time, I heard that supplements also is not very good for health because the coating outside doesn't digest in the body properly. So now what to do with this double different thought process in the social media?
इफ यू डोंट वांट टू टेक सप्लीमेंट्स तो ठीक है ना, आप जैसे अपने आप ही, सपोज अभी जैसे दूध का है, सो जैसे मैंने आपको फ्यू एग्जांपल्स दी, आप वो ले लीजिए. इट्स नॉट लाइक कि आपको हर एक चीज पे सप्लीमेंट लेना जरूरी है, ठीक है, मतलब
But
आप,
supplements
एक
are
तो है
okay.
कि यू,
अगर आप लेते हैं तो they're fine.
हाँ,
There's no harm of taking supplements, right? It's okay to consume supplements.
at some point it's okay. If you are, see, vitamin D deficient, for sure you have to take supplement for vitamin D levels. इफ आई टेल माई क्लाइंट्स, ठीक है, आपको सनलाइट लेना है, उतना आप नहीं अब्जॉर्ब कर पाओगे सनलाइट, उतना जितनी आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट है उतना नहीं हो पाएगा. फॉर श्योर वी डू सम चेंजेस इन योर डाइट ऑल्सो, बट फॉर दैट यू हैव टू टेक सप्लीमेंट.
Okay.
राइट, अब
That means
कैल्शियम
it's
मैंने बोल
pretty
दिया कि
safe to a control level. Yeah.
हाँ,
Okay, so finally, when we come to the last section of our talk, I would request you to talk about the diet plans which the people listening to the podcast or the listeners or your people like your clients can actually follow. It's quick, easy patterns and plans so that they can start their weight loss journey and then be happy about it.
या सो विद वेरी बेसिक, फ्रॉम वेरी बेसिक, घर का बना खाना, होम कुक मील, आप लेके बहुत अच्छा वेट लूज कर सकते हो. आई गिव यू वन, डाइट प्लान है. Suppose if you wake up by 9 or someone is wake up by 6 और कोई उठ ही 12 बजे रहा है, so you can start this plan as soon as you wake up. It's not like कि you have to wake up by 6, आपको डाइट स्टार्ट करनी है, ठीक है, जितना जल्दी आप रात को सोओगे, जितना मॉर्निंग में उठोगे, इट्स ओके. बट वो क्या कि कोई नाइट शिफ्ट वर्कर है, वो सो ही सुबह रहा है और वो दोपहर में या शाम को दे आर गेटिंग अप, राइट. सो आप उस अकॉर्डिंग अपना ये वाला डाइट प्लान मैनेज कर सकते हो. So what you main thing which you take care in this plan, you have to eat after 2 hours. Very easy, very simple, and it's no need to cook after 2 hours. I'll give you very few mini meals. Suppose if you wake up, just first of all, empty stomach, just take 1 to 2 glass of normal water, normal lukewarm water. No need to mix anything. Because there's lots of confusion. I'm here giving you a sample diet plan, so उसमें ना lots of confusion हो जाती. Just morning में उठो, 2 गिलास आप simple गर्म पानी पियो, which really good for your system, for your gut. आपके bowel movements के लिए बहुत अच्छा है. That give you relaxation to your body. Then after 1 or 1.5 hours, just have your breakfast. If you have time, just cook something good meal, like you can have that vegetable dalia. You don't have time, you can just have vegetable sandwich. You are in a hurry, you can't do anything, just have a cup of cold coffee with some fruits or nuts. After 2 hours, just have again one fruit. You don't have time, just keep sipping water throughout the day. After 2 hours, just have your lunch, whatever wholesome meal घर पे बना हुआ है, 2 रोटी सब्जी, और दाल राइस, vegetable dalia, pulao with curd, lots of salad, anything home cooked, right? After 2 hours, evening में, if you're a tea lover, you want to have coffee, you just have that. take care of that sugar intake. Just half spoon you can put. No need to put artificial sweeteners, especially that is not good for us. Instead of that, normal sugar चलेगी. उसके साथ आप जब लेते हैं बिस्किट, रस, भुजिया, that is not at all good. That is incorrect. So instead of these biscuit, ras bhujia, you can have roasted makhana, roasted chana, handful of nuts if that suits you, with tea or coffee, something like that. But yes, डिनर में आपको रात को सोने से 3 घंटे पहले अपना डिनर करना ही करना है. अगर आपने ये एक लाइफस्टाइल भी चेंज भी कर लिया ना अपने पैटर्न में, यू विल सी अमेजिंग चेंज इन योर बॉडी. एंड यहाँ पे ही मोस्टली पीपल आके फेल हो जाते हैं, एंड दे गेट डीमोटिवेटेड because of their busy schedule, busy lifestyle. Understand their problem, but खाने से सिर्फ 3 घंटे पहले आप अपना मील ले लो, and you will see amazing change in your body. Again, you can have घर का बना खाना, a bowl of khichdi, or if you really want at night, you just have a good vegetable soup, something very easy which you cook at your place. And
Yes.
yes, in a day, 2 to 3 liter water.
That's a very simple
दो
and
से
easy
तीन लीटर
plan.
पानी.
I guess again, जो आप
क्या
बता रहे हैं कि पैटर्न
हफ्ते में
वाइज
एक मील चीट
सही
करो.
फॉलो करना चाहिए.
हफ्ते में एक मील चीट करो, 6 दिन अच्छा खाना खाओ, हेल्दी खाना खाओ, स्ट्रेस कम लो, 30 मिनट्स की एक्टिविटी कर लो. एक्टिविटी का टाइम भी नहीं है. आई ऑलवेज टेल माई क्लाइंट, व्हेन यू कंप्लीट योर मील, आपने खाना खा लिया, डिनर या लंच कर लिया, जस्ट वॉक फ्यू स्टेप्स. 10-15 मिनट 10-15 मिनट स्टेप करो. इफ यू आर बिजी, आपका डेस्क जॉब है, जस्ट टेक 5 minutes फ्रॉम योर बिजी स्केड्यूल. दिन में आप 5-5 मिनट भी कुछ आपने स्टेप्स चढ़ लिए, बहुत अच्छे रिजल्ट्स आपको मिलेंगे. सो दी स्मॉल स्मॉल चेंजेस अगर आप करते हैं अपनी डाइट में, आपको इसके बहुत ही अच्छे रिजल्ट मिलने वाले हैं.
Tariya, thank you so much for this diet plan. I hope the listeners and audience would benefit, of course, for sure. And because sometimes you don't get the right person and the right guidance, या फिर इतने complicated plans मिल जाते हैं कि लोग कर नहीं पाते. For example, like keto diet. Because I remember
I'll
last
tell
time
you.
in my office there was a lady who was trying to have this diet plan, and she tried this keto diet, and she fainted in the middle of the office, and I was like, how can somebody just so
It is not at all healthy ना, because see, उसमें क्या, there's no carbs, and for body movement, for daily working pattern, we need carbs that give us energy. So always go for healthy, home cooked, wholesome meal plans. चाहे आप weight थोड़ा धीरे धीरे shred करें, but आपकी इससे body बहुत ही अच्छी रहने वाली है. Trust me.
right. And even if you stop
So
eating food at some point in time, आप दोबारा खाते हो तो आपका liver भी damage होता है उससे, because एक capacity नहीं है
you
खाना
regain also.
digest करने की, and then फिर दोबारा से weight आपका gain हो जाता है, तो वो भी एक point है, right? It's very important.
Right.
All right, so thank you. It was very nice to have you on the show today. And thank you for sharing your
Thank
journey with
you.
us, your wisdom and personal experience with us today. Your journey has actually reminded me also and other people, I'm sure, about the weight loss and then what is importance of well-being and wellness for people having diets and exercises, other stuff to have a balanced lifestyle. So I'm sure the audience would actually benefit and motivate from your talk. It was good to have you on the show. Thank you for finding your time for us today.
Thanks for inviting. Thank you. It had a great time with you. Thank you.
Same here. Thank you. Right, so this was with us today, Mrs. Deepika Kapoor, a dietitian, and she has been practicing since last 8 years, and she has a lot of experience. And she has recently shared a plan also, which is very important for somebody to follow. So I hope you like the episode today, and you follow the right pattern of lifestyle. So at least that benefits you in the long run. And so we have been focusing on consistency, which is very very important for anybody to to have a balanced lifestyle, to maintain their weight, to also maintain their weight loss journey in case you want to be in that loop, right? In case you want to be in that weight loss journey and still benefit. So consistency is very important for a sustained lifestyle. And she has given a few tips, which I guess if people follow, it's going to benefit all of us, I'm sure. So generally, हमें life diet plans इतने easily नहीं मिल पाते हैं, but and we were really lucky to have a diet plan from her end to be followed. If that is followed on consistent basis, we can actually see the results in upcoming months, I'm sure. So this was your host today on the show. All right. So on this note, this is your host signing off, and I'll see you next time, same place, with a fresh guest, with a fresh face on the channel. Till then, I hope you enjoy the talk and the podcast today. See you next time. Till then, stay fit, stay healthy, and take care. Have a good day.